Ladies and gentlemen, today, I stand before you with a simple but powerful message: hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You see, we all know someone who was naturally gifted, someone who had all the talent in the world, but never reached their full potential. Why? Because talent alone is not enough. It's the grind, the hustle, the sweat, and the relentless pursuit of greatness that separates the good from the great. I'm here to tell you it doesn't matter where you start. What matters is how hard you're willing to push, how bad you want it, and how much effort you're willing to put in. So, today, I challenge you: are you going to let talent define your limits? Or are you going to outwork, outlast, and outshine the competition? Because success isn't given, it's earned. Talent is often seen as the ultimate advantage, a natural gift that sets some people apart from others. We admire athletes who seem born to dominate their sport, musicians who play effortlessly, and entrepreneurs who seem to have a magic touch. But what many people fail to realize is that talent alone is never enough. It might give someone a head start, but without hard work, talent fades into mediocrity. The real difference between success and failure isn't just natural ability. It's the effort, the discipline, and the relentless grind that turns potential into reality. Everywhere in the world, we see examples of people who had talent but never made it big. Maybe they were the best player on their high school basketball team, the smartest kid in their class, or the most naturally gifted artist in their community. But years later, many of them find themselves stuck, unable to progress beyond a certain level. Meanwhile, someone else who wasn't as naturally gifted surpasses them because they were willing to put in the work every single day. Hard work is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. The difference between talent and hard work is in the mindset. Talent can create arrogance, making people believe they don't need to push themselves further. They rely on their natural abilities and become complacent. But hard workers understand that success is never guaranteed. It must be earned through constant improvement. They show up early, stay late, and push through discomfort because they know that effort compounds over time. The more work they put in, the better they get. Hard workers don't just rely on their abilities. They build skills, refine techniques, and develop the mental toughness needed to keep going when things get difficult. In sports, there are countless examples of naturally talented athletes who never reached their full potential because they weren't willing to work hard. On the other hand, many of the greatest champions weren't necessarily the most talented. They were the most disciplined, the most committed, and the most determined. They spent extra hours in the gym, studied their craft, and refused to be outworked. Hard work gives people an edge that talent alone can't provide. It creates endurance, resilience, and an unstoppable mindset that talent simply cannot match. The same principle applies in every field. A naturally talented writer who never practices will be surpassed by someone who writes every single day, improving with every word. A musician with raw ability who doesn't rehearse will lose to someone who plays for hours, mastering every note. A business person with great ideas but no work ethic will always fall behind someone who is constantly learning, adapting, and putting in the effort to grow. Hard work turns potential into mastery, and mastery leads to success. One of the biggest myths in society is that talent guarantees success. It doesn't. If talent was enough, the most gifted individuals would always rise to the top. But that's not the case. The world rewards those who put in the work, who grind even when they don't feel like it, and who refuse to quit when things get tough. Many of the most successful people in history were not the most talented in their fields when they started. They simply worked harder, stayed more consistent, and refused to be outworked. Hard work also builds resilience. When someone works hard, they face obstacles, failures, and setbacks. These challenges shape them, teaching them how to handle adversity and keep going despite difficulties. Talent alone doesn't prepare people for failure, but hard work does. The grind, the struggle, and the discipline create an unshakable mindset that allows people to push past their limits and achieve greatness. Some people are born with advantages, but those advantages don't guarantee success. Talent without effort is wasted potential. The people who win in life are not always the most gifted. They are the ones who refuse to give up, who put in the extra hours, who push through fatigue, and who outwork everyone around them. Talent is a starting point, but hard work is the engine that drives success. Consistency and discipline are the true game changers when it comes to success. Many people start with passion and excitement, but that initial spark fades when they don't see immediate results. This is where discipline separates those who succeed from those who give up. Hard work alone isn't enough if it's inconsistent. The ability to show up every day, even when motivation is low, is what builds long-term success. Talent might give someone a head start, but without the discipline to continuously refine and improve, that talent will eventually be surpassed by someone who is more consistent. The best athletes, musicians, and entrepreneurs don't rely on bursts of inspiration. They rely on habits. They wake up early, train when no one is watching, and keep pushing forward no matter how they feel. They understand that success is not about doing something great once, it's about doing the small, unglamorous things every single day that compound over time. A talented person who trains occasionally will never outperform someone who trains relentlessly, day in and day out. The repetition, the routine, and the commitment to improvement make all the difference. Consistency creates momentum. When someone works on a skill every day, they gradually become better, and that progress builds on itself. It's like rolling a snowball down a hill. The more it rolls, the bigger it gets. But if someone works hard for a few weeks and then stops, they lose that momentum. And every time they start again, they have to rebuild from scratch. This is why so many people fail to achieve their goals. They work hard for a short time, but when results don't come fast enough, they stop. They don't realize that success isn't about working hard for a week or a month. It's about showing up for years, sometimes without visible results, until the breakthrough happens. Discipline is what keeps people going when motivation runs out. Motivation is temporary, it comes and goes. Some days, a person wakes up feeling inspired and ready to work hard. Other days, they don't feel like doing anything. But discipline means doing the work anyway, regardless of how they feel. It's easy to put in effort when things are exciting, but true winners put in the work even when it's boring, repetitive, or exhausting. They don't make excuses. They make progress. Every great success story is built on discipline. The most skilled musicians don't just play when they feel like it. They practice for hours every single day. The most successful entrepreneurs don't only work when they're in the mood. They stick to their schedule, making sacrifices and staying focused. The best athletes don't train only when they're motivated. They train even when they're tired, sore, or frustrated. This commitment to consistency is what leads to mastery. One of the biggest reasons people fail is that they expect results too quickly. They start going to the gym, and after a few weeks, when they don't see major changes, they quit. They start learning a new skill, but when they realize it takes months or years to master, they stop. They start working on a business, but when it doesn't take off immediately, they give up. They don't understand that success is a long game. The people who win are the ones who keep going long after others have stopped. When someone commits to consistency, they build discipline, and that discipline carries over into every part of life. They develop habits that make success inevitable. They don't have to rely on motivation because they've built a system that keeps them on track. They don't have to debate whether to put in the work because it's already part of their routine. This level of discipline allows them to stay focused, avoid distractions, and keep making progress. Even when the process feels slow. There will always be people with more talent, but talent alone doesn't guarantee results. The person who keeps showing up, who keeps improving, and who refuses to quit will eventually outlast and outperform those who only rely on natural ability. Hard work is important, but without consistency and discipline, it's wasted effort. The people who reach the top are not always the most gifted. They are the ones who refuse to stop, who push through the setbacks, and who stay committed to their goals no matter what. Hard work builds resilience and character in a way that nothing else can. It pushes people beyond their comfort zones, forces them to face challenges head-on, and teaches them how to handle setbacks without breaking. When someone works hard toward a goal, they inevitably encounter obstacles. These obstacles test their patience, strength, and commitment. But instead of seeing challenges as roadblocks, those who embrace hard work view them as opportunities to grow. Every struggle, every failure, and every moment of doubt builds mental toughness, making them stronger than before. People who rely only on talent often struggle when faced with adversity. Because things may have come easily to them in the past, they never had to develop the ability to push through difficulties. The first time they encounter real resistance, they may give up or lose confidence. On the other hand, those who have worked hard to get where they are have already built the mental and emotional endurance needed to handle difficulties. They know what it feels like to struggle, to fail, and to keep going despite the odds. This experience gives them an advantage because they are prepared for the challenges that life inevitably brings. Resilience is the ability to keep moving forward despite hardships. It's not about avoiding failure, but learning how to recover from it. When someone puts in the effort day after day, they build an internal strength that allows them to bounce back faster. Instead of getting discouraged by setbacks, they analyze what went wrong, adjust their approach, and keep going. They don't let one failure define them because they know that success is built on persistence. This mindset separates those who achieve greatness from those who stop at the first sign of difficulty. Character is also shaped through hard work. The process of working towards something meaningful teaches discipline, patience, and integrity. It forces people to be honest with themselves about their weaknesses and pushes them to improve. When someone commits to hard work, they learn to take responsibility for their actions. They stop blaming external circumstances and start focusing on what they can control. This level of accountability strengthens their character, making them reliable, trustworthy, and driven individuals. People who embrace hard work develop a sense of pride and self-respect that cannot be bought or faked. When someone knows they have earned their success through relentless effort, they carry themselves differently. They don't need validation from others because they have proven to themselves what they are capable of. This confidence is not based on luck or natural talent, but on the knowledge that they have put in the effort, faced difficulties, and overcome them. It's a type of confidence that lasts because it is built on real experiences, not just words or external praise. Hard work also teaches humility. When someone grinds for their success, they understand the value of effort and persistence. They don't look down on others who are struggling because they know what it feels like to work through challenges. This humility makes them more grounded, more empathetic, and more respected by those around them. They don't take their achievements for granted because they know how much sacrifice it took to get there. Another important aspect of resilience is adaptability. When someone works hard, they inevitably face situations where things don't go as planned. They might fail at a project, lose an opportunity, or struggle with unexpected problems. But instead of giving up, hard workers learn how to adjust and keep going. They become flexible in their approach while staying committed to their goals. This ability to adapt is crucial because success is never a straight path. Those who can adjust, learn, and keep pushing forward are the ones who eventually make it. Hard work also builds patience. In a world where people want instant results, those who understand the value of persistence have a major advantage. They know that real success doesn't happen overnight. It takes years of consistent effort, learning, and growth. This patience allows them to stay focused when others lose interest. They don't get discouraged by slow progress because they understand that every step forward, no matter how small, is still progress. Every successful person has a story of struggle, failure, and perseverance. Whether it's an athlete who trained for years before winning, an entrepreneur who faced multiple failures before building a successful business, or an artist who spent countless hours perfecting their craft, the common factor is always hard work, the process of putting in effort every day, facing difficulties, and refusing to quit shapes a person in ways that talent alone never can. It builds resilience, strengthens character, and prepares them for whatever challenges come their way. Opportunities come to those who hustle relentlessly. In every field, whether it's sports, business, or the arts, the people who consistently put in the effort are the ones who attract opportunities. Many people sit back and wait for success to find them, but the truth is that success only comes to those who chase it with everything they have. Hard work creates momentum, and momentum opens doors that talent alone never will. The world rewards those who take action. While some people spend their time thinking about what they want to do, others are already out there doing it. Every hour spent working, learning, and improving increases the chances of being in the right place at the right time. People often look at successful individuals and think they got lucky, but what they don't see, the years of dedication that put them in a position to seize that luck. The more effort someone puts in, the more chances they create for themselves. Hustling relentlessly means not waiting for permission to go after what you want. Too many people hesitate because they're waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions. But those who truly succeed don't wait, they create opportunities by showing up every day, putting in the work, and staying ready for whatever comes their way. They don't let fear or doubt hold them back because they know that every step forward brings them closer to success. People who hustle don't just work hard when they feel like it. They work hard all the time. They understand that opportunities don't come from short bursts of effort, but from long-term commitment. They are willing to do what others won't, whether it's waking up earlier, staying up later, or sacrificing comfort to achieve their goals. They don't make excuses because they know that every excuse is a missed opportunity. Hard work also attracts the right kind of attention. When someone is dedicated and consistent, people notice. Coaches, mentors, employers, and investors are drawn to individuals who show commitment and persistence. No one wants to bet on someone who only puts in effort occasionally. But when people see someone who is relentless, who refuses to quit, and who is always improving, they are more likely to open doors for them. Hard work not only builds skills, but also builds reputation, and reputation creates more opportunities. Success is not just about working hard. It's about working smart and being willing to take risks. Those who hustle relentlessly don't just put in effort. They also seek out new ways to grow, learn, and improve. They don't wait for someone to hand them a chance. They go out and make things happen. Whether it's reaching out to people in their industry, trying new strategies, or stepping outside their comfort zone, they understand that playing it safe never leads to greatness. The most successful people are always looking for ways to get ahead. They don't waste time complaining about what they don't have. They focus on what they can do with what they do have. They understand that even small actions can lead to big results over time. Every project they take on, every extra hour they put in, and every new skill they develop adds to their chances of success. They know that while talent might get someone noticed, it's relentless hustle that keeps them moving forward. One of the biggest differences between those who succeed and those who don't is persistence. Many people give up too soon, assuming that if something doesn't work right away, it never will. But those who hustle relentlessly keep going even when things seem impossible. They understand that every failure is a lesson and every setback is just a step towards something greater. They don't get discouraged easily because they know that persistence always pays off in the long run. Hustling relentlessly also means staying prepared. Opportunities can come at any moment, and those who are always working, always learning, and always improving are the ones who are ready to take advantage of them. They don't need to scramble to catch up because they've already been putting in the work. When a chance presents itself, they are confident and capable because they have spent years preparing for that exact moment. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck, it's the willingness to hustle. When others stop, the people who keep going, who keep grinding, and who refuse to accept failure are the ones who create opportunities for themselves. They don't sit around hoping for something to change. They take action and make things happen. Success is earned, not given. Many people look at those who have achieved great things and assume they were handed opportunities, born with advantages, or simply lucky. But the truth is, real success is built through relentless effort, discipline, and an unshakable work ethic. No one reaches the top by accident. Every great accomplishment is the result of countless hours of hard work, sacrifices, and overcoming obstacles that most people would give up on. The world does not owe anyone success. It does not reward wishful thinking or half-hearted attempts. Those who truly succeed understand that they must put in the work, day after day, regardless of how they feel. They know that no one is coming to save them. No shortcuts will make the journey easier, and no amount of natural talent will replace hard work. Every skill must be developed. Every challenge must be faced. And every setback must be overcome with resilience. People who earn their success take responsibility for their actions. They don't blame circumstances, luck, or others for where they are in life. Instead, they focus on what they can control and take action. They understand that their future is in their own hands. They are not waiting for the right time, the right opportunity, or the right situation. They create those opportunities through persistence. Every day is a chance to improve, to push forward, and to get one step closer to their goals. Hard work separates those who dream from those who achieve. Dreams alone are not enough. Many people have big ambitions, but only a few are willing to put in the effort required to turn those ambitions into reality. Success requires doing the difficult things when no one is watching, making sacrifices when others are taking it easy, and pushing through challenges when quitting seems like the easier option. Those who earn their success are the ones who show up consistently, put in the extra effort, and refuse to let excuses hold them back. Success also requires patience. In a world where people expect instant results, those who are truly successful understand that great things take time. They do not look for overnight success or quick rewards. Instead, they focus on steady progress, knowing that every small step forward adds up over time. They trust the process, remain committed even when results are not immediate, and continue working when others lose patience. This long-term mindset is what allows them to reach heights that most people will never achieve. One of the key differences between those who succeed and those who don't is persistence. Many people start strong but give up when they face their first major obstacle. They assume that if something is difficult, it's not meant to be. But those who earn their success know that challenges are part of the journey. They expect setbacks, failures, and moments of doubt, but they push through anyway. They are willing to fail, learn from their mistakes, and keep going, no matter how many times they have to start over. Sacrifice is another key element of success. Those who achieve greatness understand that they cannot have everything at once. They are willing to give up short-term pleasures for long-term rewards. They wake up early while others sleep in, they stay late while others go home, and they put in extra effort when others take breaks. They know that success requires making tough choices, staying focused, and prioritizing their goals over temporary distractions. Self-discipline plays a major role in earning success. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps people moving forward even when they don't feel like it. Those who succeed have trained themselves to stay committed to their work, no matter what. They do not rely on feeling inspired or excited every day. They rely on habits, structure, and a strong mindset that keeps them on track even during tough times. Success is not about luck, talent, or waiting for the perfect moment. It is about working harder than anyone else, refusing to give up, and staying consistent over time. Those who earn success have paid the price through sleepless nights, early mornings, endless practice, and countless failures. They have faced rejection, criticism, and setbacks, yet they continue pushing forward. They understand that nothing worth having comes easily, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to reach their goals. Every successful person, no matter their field, has a story of struggle, perseverance, and relentless effort. They were not handed success, they worked for it. They faced obstacles, dealt with failures, and kept going when most people would have quit. They didn't expect anyone to give them opportunities. They created their own. They didn't wait for someone to believe in them. They believed in themselves. Their success was not given to them, it was earned through hard work, discipline, and an unbreakable commitment to their goals.